Hi, I'm Chris from HRT, and today I'm going to show you guys some of our lineup. So to start off with, in 2022 we came out with the AWLS, Advanced Weapon Light System. For 2023, we basically heard a lot of the feedback and we came out with a Picatinny option. We're still in the testing and evaluation, just getting out of the prototype stage, so hopefully we can have this out as soon as possible. I don't want to give a date on it. The current setup on this specific model is our 18350. It uses an 18350 battery. It gives about 90,000 candela, 1700 lumens from the head. On the back side, there is a omnidirectional activator. The omnidirectional activator is designed to be able to give 360 degrees of activation. It also has the ability to click in. And another redundancy that we built into the system is if your ODA were to ever break, you can screw off the ODA and you still have access to your tail cap. So the reason why we went with the ODA versus a tape switch as a commonplace for the initial launch of the AWLS is because a lot of it comes down to the ampage and voltage that's needed to run a much higher output head. You need at least 3.6 volts, and a lot of the tape switches and other options out there may not be able to push it to full capacity. So we wanted something that basically would allow all the ampage and voltage to get to the head. We also have the 18650 version in an M-LOK. So the M-LOK version attaches to any M-LOK style rail, and in a short bit we'll actually show the light bar extender. We did receive some feedback from a lot of the customers saying I really like it, but I'd like to be able to move it a little bit far to the front of the rifle or pistol, whatever that they're using. A side note on the 18650 from the 18350 is the 18650 can use both an 18650 battery and two CR123s, whereas the 18350 you're limited to an 18350 battery. People have asked, can you connect this to a tape switch if you prefer? There is the opportunity to do it, but you would need an aftermarket body. On the website, we do sell the head as its own individual component. So if you want to build out your own light, you can do it with other aftermarket bodies as well. As 2023 came upon us in 2022, we started to get feedback towards the latter part of the year. And some of the feedback was, we really enjoy the light, we think everything about it is great, but what about a bar that can extend it a little bit further forward? So we did a little bit of designs and we came up with this specific bar. It hasn't been named yet. We're not 100% sure when the release will come on this, but instead of doing an M-LOK onto M-LOK, we decided to do a direct thread option. That way you don't have to worry about any M-LOK protruding out of the back and taking up any space to get it tighter to whatever system it is that you're going to be running. We're not 100% sure what sizes we're going to offer at this time. We're pretty happy with the initial design. We may do a long one and a short one. Again, those are items on the drawing board, but we are looking to have this light bar out in 2023. Our premier line plate carrier that we've had since 2022 is our LBAC, load-bearing adaptable carrier. It is a Tegris core cummerbund system that uses rock buckles. So it's a simple in connect. The Tegris core cummerbund, it is going to slide and overlap. So that way if you're carrying anything on the side, you don't have to worry about your cummerbund sagging. It's going to create that rigid, high carry capacity so that you don't have to worry about anything moving. Another thing that we changed slightly with this model, the shoulder straps on the top, they do expand out more, but they are thinner than our rack or our H-rack version. And that gives you a much better load capacity as it spreads the weight out over the shoulder area. The cummerbunds also help distribute the weight across the body as well. On the front side, we've got our Maximus placard. Our Maximus placard is our best seller to date. It comes with two pouches on the front It has insert capacity, so if you want to run a heavy, you want to run subgun, you want to run pistol, we do have separate inserts that allow you to do that. On the outside, there are 2 rigid pockets. This gives you the ability to carry pistol magazines, tools, certain flashlights, depending on how big they are. But when you open up the pockets, they're the same on both sides. There is a Velcro insert here if you want to have something that's going to be able to be removed but stay in place. Organization pockets, as well as a slide pocket in the back if you need to carry cards or anything of information for like your new TAC comms. If you're going on to a different network and you need to know stuff like that. Medical cards, things that you may need to be able to store relatively close and have easy access for. On our side wall, we've got an assortment of placards and panels, and we can go show you that now. We at HRT, we like to give some variety because we know that not everybody's mission is the same. So we have an assortment of panels and placards. So our panels, they are a dual zipper system for a full panel or a single zipper system for the half panels. And it is proprietary to HRT plate carriers. But what that allows is you could run a full panel, our medium pack here, our Hydromax down here, or you could run a series of half panels because you may not want to run all of your kit and you want to take off what you don't need to carry. So this is our Maximus panel, and on the bottom we have our GP panel. Those are good options if you're looking at a half panel setup to be more capable of carrying more kit. We also do something more towards the medical industry. We have a medical panel, and we also have a dual GP panel that can be removed. It's great for carrying medical or anything that needs to come off. So these pouches, they do remove by just a simple tug, and then you can use your elastic to set your sizing. The medical panel, it is capable of sliding out. And when it slides out, you've got a multitude of different options that you could carry, as well with the double GP. It also removes, so if you have a situation where you need kit in another place, but you need to maintain a portion of that kit in one place, it's easy to take out and move. Our best seller, as I said before, is our Maximus. This is set up with a IFAC system on the inside. As you can see, it's more than just carrying a flashlight or something like that. You can fit flex cups as well as other things. Our Modulus, the Modulus is a modified version of the Maximus. All these pouches on the front can be removed, so you can carry a much more slick variant and reduce the size that's bulging out on the front of the carrier. The other thing that's interesting, and it's very useful for a placard system, on the sides of our placards where you can see the pin here, they're all designed to be able to be converted to a chest rig. We have an air pass, and that air pass allows you to put something on the back of the Velcro, and that's going to reduce any destruction that would come from the hook. On the bottom, we do offer a shotgun placard for those that may not be able to have access to certain rifles, as well as a Molly placard, so you can build it out a specific way depending on your mission set. So in 2022, we released our ARC belt. The ARC belt is a design that uses a Tegris core for the largest portion of the belt. It is a very rigid and durable material. The sleeves, they are designed to be able to carry the Velcro that will attach to your inner belt. They're also capable of attaching our pouches. So we have rifle magazine pouches currently, as well as pistol magazine pouches. The pistol magazine pouches are mostly for 9mm and 40 caliber. The rifle pouches are more specifically towards AR style. When weaving the pouches on, there is a small portion here, so when the pouches are attached, it needs to go through the sleeve as well as the Tegris core. It is a sleeve catch design, so the tail or the head, however you wish to refer to it, slides all the way into the sleeve, and when it attaches, it's going to reduce the rotation on the front and it's going to keep it steady and locked in place. We have two options for the connecting pieces. What comes with the system is a G-hook, but we also have the upgradable capability for a micro Cobra buckle. In 2023, we decided that we were not huge fans of the original inner belt that we were selling with the system, so we decided to change it out for something lighter but yet more rigid. So we stuck with the Tegris, and we decided that we were going to just do a Velcro-based system. With the Velcro-based system, it lays flatter on the front, and it allows for the belt to be tighter to the front of the individual that's wearing it, and it prevents that bulge that some people just aren't a fan of. But the system, without any pouches, nothing on it, with the way that it comes with just the sleeve and the Tegris core, is at about 7 ounces. So it's one of the lightest belts you're going to find on the market. It's also, from what we can tell right now, one of the most durable belts that you're going to be able to buy. So for all those that subscribe to Outer Limitless, we just want to say thank you guys for supporting that channel. It's a great channel, and we at HRT want to say thank you. If you guys have any questions, reach out to our socials on HRT on Instagram. We also have a YouTube channel if you want information about any of our products. We do a good job about getting as much information out there as possible. You guys are awesome. Thank you.